All right, President Biden warning about the real threat facing humanity, and it's got nothing to do with nuclear warfare.
In a closed-door event in New York City, it was a fundraiser, Biden telling the donors, quote, if we don't stay under 1.5 degrees Celsius, we're going to have a real problem. It's the single most existential threat to humanity we have ever faced, including nuclear weapons.
So true.
And so we have a real big problem.
We have a real big guest. Fox News contributor Douglas Murray joins us right now. Douglas, so he was behind the scenes, a closed door, talking to his base.
Yeah.
And he was saying exactly what they wanted to hear. Hey, climate change is bigger than anything else, so keep it going, Mr. President.
Yes, bigger as long as it's just the latest crisis. Because remember, in this country as across the world, we've been staggering from alleged crisis to crisis in recent years. We've had the COVID crisis, we have the financial crisis, we have the cost of living crisis, and so on. And then whenever we sort of haven't got an imminent crisis, always the left say, we've got the climate crisis. Right. They always fall back on it. But to claim that it's a bigger crisis than the threat of nuclear weapons as there's a hot war going on in Europe is...
right, but
it just shows some misplaced priorities.
He's got a re-election crisis.
Do you think or do you think he believes this?
Oh, I can't read the president's brain, but what I do know is, as you say, is that he's definitely playing to the base. The base love this talk. They love the talk of the climate crisis. Remember, the climate used to be a problem we used to talk about. There's a climate problem, then it's a climate crisis, climate emergency. That's one of the ones to the left. They want people to sign up to the agreement that we have a climate emergency. This is very, very popular on the left. It gives huge fuel to their own political side. Everywhere in the world, this is the main movement. And they know particularly because, we've discussed this before, Brian, but they know particularly because it riles up the youth base of their vote. Right. All the figures show the extent to which young people in America and around the Western world have been persuaded that we do live in a climate crisis, and that, you see this in polls about the number of young people who want to have children, for instance, and the number who won't, because it's irresponsible to have children, considering we're in a climate crisis. I mean, you keep telling people this kind of propaganda, instead, keep telling them people are the problem instead of human beings are the point and are the solution givers to this planet. Keep telling them that, and they'll believe it, and eventually it'll just become a self-reinforcing prophecy. That's where the president is, I think, with his base.
Why is this his new message, or fairly new?
Well, I think, as I say, it's an issue of riding up the base. It's an issue of priorities at the moment. I just think that, people have to, first of all, realise we cannot stagger from alleged crisis to crisis, existential emergency to existential emergency. You've also got to give people some hope. I mean, American politics has always been about this, if nothing else. It's also to say, OK, these are challenges we face, but we also have hope in the future. You can't keep telling people we're on the edge of Armageddon.
Right, and every 10 days, Vladimir Putin goes, I think I'll use nuclear weapons. But the president goes, if we go up 1 degree, the whole world's going to age. That's a real crisis. While the Vladimir Putin says we find out that they're cheating on their nuclear agreement.
Wouldn't a good leader say, we're not going to let this happen? If this is his issue, we are not going to let this happen.
Yeah, I mean, that would, nuclear weapons used by Putin would get things an awful lot hotter, an awful lot faster.
No kidding. All right, Douglas, thanks very much for dropping by.
Great pleasure.
All right. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.